How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Creative Rails. This is Ben Mooney here, aka Boxcar Benny. We have a huge show coming up today, so I'm not going to do all this stuff up here. Well, I'm still going to run it, but I'm not going to go through the whole drill. I'm just going to jump right into it because we have a lot of stuff coming up and a lot of big announcements at the end, so please stay tuned for that. So first things first, I'm pretty sure I heard something. Yep, here she comes, here she is, I know. Here it is, you know what that means. It's time for the mail call. So first things first, not really a mail call because it didn't come in the mail, but that show I showed you guys that I went to in Bowmanville, I picked up a few things I wanted to show you. I got this nice Canadian Pacific boxcar, came with some nice caddy metal wheels and caddy couplers, nice little butte. I also got from the same retailer this beautiful old Canadian National outside braced wooden boxcar, and again it's got the caddy metal wheels. It even has caddy trucks, caddy couplers, really nice little deal, handmade. It has separately applied grab irons and ladder runs and all that stuff. And another little thing, now this is a funny thing about these shows, people miss this stuff right here. For those of you that don't know what this is something very special. This is a Junico kit caboose, handmade, made out of wood. I've done a few of these. The reason why it's so special, the owner of Junico is no longer with us. He's gone. So these kits, they don't exist anymore. So these are rare. This retailer at the show, he had about 10 of these. People were just walking by. They have the detail of brass. I have a lot of True Line Trains ones as well, and these hold up just as well with the best of them. So it just goes to show you the deals you can find at these shows. I also got a couple Atlas switches, 14 bucks each, half off. People just walking by those as well. Number 6s, really nice turnouts. I used all Atlas on the Willow Falls sub, and I had no problems with them. They were great. So now let's get to the actual mail. I've got this first package. It's from China. I'm just going to use my old trusty OFA here. I have no idea what this one is. I've been ordering, and that's the thing, stuff takes so long to come in from China that I kind of forget what I bought. Okay, here we go. So they're just some little gears that I've ordered. I've just been experimenting with re-gearing some of my older steam locomotives for that series I was telling you about that's coming up. So I'm just buying some different size gears, nylon ones, metal ones, to see what we can come up with. I got another package here. Now I think this is gears as well. This, because I can feel them inside the package. I'm gonna open it. Yeah, sure enough they are. Now these ones I think may work for me. I bought these for axle gears. So we're gonna see what happens. I also have an old Athearn Genesis 462 Pacific that has the the broken axle gear that, if you've bought that engine, that happened to a lot of people, and they send you to Northwest Shoreline, of course, and it's like 20 bucks to get it by the time you ship it and everything. So yeah, I got those for I think $2, if that, shipping included. So, and I have like 10 of them in there. So that's something to mess around with later. So that's the end of the mail call segment. Let's jump right into shoutouts. First up for my shoutouts, I'm gonna talk about my pal Glenn Mcferon. Glenn is a super nice guy. He's a great guy. He's a newer YouTuber like myself. He's got a really nice N scale layout. What I've noticed about him recently, I'm a carpenter. A lot of people don't know that. That's what I do professionally. And so what I noticed about him, he was filling in pink foam on his layout, and he made these templates and laid the foam in around his risers and track, and man, what a great job he did. But not only that, something that I noticed, he seems like a pretty modest guy because I commented on his video. You look in the background, he's got some really nice scenery. Glenn's a natural at scenery. So I commented and he replied back. He's like, yeah, I haven't done a video on that yet. I'll probably do that soon. And that's something he should do because his scenery work is really good. And like I said, he seems like a natural at it. Another thing about Glenn, he just also hit 100 subscribers. So congratulations, Glenn, that's awesome. You totally deserve it. You're totally worth it. So congratulations once again. Next up for the shout out, my other pal, Drew Steele. Drew is an awesome guy. He's a young guy, I believe. Also an N scale layout, and there's a few different things about him. Now, first of all, Drew's layout. He's got a beautiful layout going there. Really well detailed, really well scenic. Something that stands out to me, if you look, he's got the power lines and everything, but on the power lines, he's actually gone and done a lot of the wires and everything, which is something I never even got to on the last layout. I had the hydro poles in and done, but never got to the point of detailing the wires. So he's really ahead of the game on that. His scenery work is beautiful. But another thing about Drew, which is unique to us YouTubers, Drew is a really good editor. You watch his videos and he's doing some really cool effects, and from what I understand, he's only doing that with his cell phone. He has this one, his river is running. I don't know how he's done that effect. And there's another part I commented on his video. He actually tricked me. It was his backdrop. I thought it was hand painted or a photograph. It's actually green screen work. So I commented, asked him how he did the backdrop, what it was, and I was surprised to find out that he did a green screen effect. It was really effective, probably one of the best ones I've seen. So not only is he an amazing modeler, he's also an amazing editor. One of the best I've seen. I think Drew Steele, you're gonna see him a lot coming up in the future. He's gonna be one of the up and coming modelers. You'll probably see him in the magazines and publications. I put money on that. So congratulations, Drew. Great channel, great show. Our third, last but not least, Nancy Jones. Now Nancy is awesome. She came across, we came across each other on our channels. She's also an N scaler from what I remember. She's got a really nice layout going there. Foam, she's doing some really cool stuff. And I like Nancy because she thinks outside of the boxcar. She's a modeler like I am. She was building a road and she actually cut it out and filled it in, which I haven't seen before. It was quite unique, quite different, and quite intelligent. Her layout's looking really good. She's really good at scenery. And another thing I like, I did a video on getting natural materials. So Nancy actually did that. She did a video on it and she said, hey, I was inspired by Creative Rails and I'm out here in the park and I'm getting sticks and leaves and materials and dried plants. And so I thought that was really cool that Nancy did that. Another thing about Nancy, she just did a really generous contest. She gave away some Star Wars stuff, and I can't remember, there was some model railroad stuff, I can't exactly remember, but really generous person. It's also cool that she's a female modeler. You don't see a lot of that. It's nice to see the women getting into the hobby. There was something else I was gonna say about Nancy, and I can't remember now. Oh well. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Nancy, so her channel, it's not only modeling, she also does some other stuff. In a video that stuck out to me, she did a video on the statue. It was a salute to Chris Cornell, and I'm a big Chris Cornell fan. I was actually a big Audio Slave fan. So when I saw that, that was pretty cool, and I commented on there. So thank you, Nancy, for the great show, the great channel, and keep up the great work. So now, let's get on to the announcements. We've got a few announcements. So where we left off last time, I told you I'm going to be doing a steam engine build series. That's still happening. Just basically, I'm remotoring and re-gearing them, and so I'm experimenting with some different ones. What happened was I ordered some motors that came with a gearbox installed. The problem is the ratio, I think it was too low. It seemed like the steam engine was moving too slow, which is, you'll be surprised for me to say that because I love my engines to really crawl. But the top speed, in my opinion, wasn't fast enough. So I've ordered some new motors with a higher gear ratio, and we're gonna see how that works when they come in. So I'm still experimenting with it. I'm sure within the next month I'll start uploading that series. Also the other one was the boxcar I was talking about. That I'm gonna be shooting probably this week. So other announcements, some exciting stuff. I've got a website, www.creativerails.com. That's really, the purpose of that was just to get my own URL and to get my own easy email. That's not my work email or my personal email, so you guys can contact me easily. So the email will be bennyboxcar@creativerails.com. So that's pretty cool, right? So I think that brings us into the big news. This week, I believe it was Wednesday night, I hit 100 subscribers. Yes, oh my goodness, what a journey it's been. I'm so excited about this. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. It's been the hardest journey ever getting to 100 subscribers. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I follow all of you back. I love your videos, and I really appreciate you guys supporting me over here. It's really great. The cool thing about 100 subscribers, I'm seeing with you guys, it's a milestone because you can get your own kind of custom URL with YouTube. So now my YouTube channel is youtube.com/creativerails. So a lot of you guys have well over 100 subscribers. Check that out. You can do that now. You can have your own little channel name. So that's a kind of a cool part with that. So anyways, I'm so excited about getting to 100 subscribers. Here's the big announcement. We are doing a contest. Yes, contest is coming up. I'm really excited about this. I've been planning it for a long time. The funny thing is, the way my subscribers were going up, I didn't think I was gonna hit 100 until like mid-November, so it kind of caught me off guard. It kind of happened all of a sudden. I hit 100, so as you can tell, I'm really excited about it, but I've got it planned. Everything's ready to go. It's gonna be a great contest. It's gonna be an easy contest. There'll be a couple questions. They will be not difficult at all, but I'm gonna go through the prizes with you right now. So first thing you're gonna get, it's gonna be a package of 3 things. You're gonna get a custom Creative Rails mug. So yeah, I was kind of inspired by Vinny and Sparky. So yeah, you get a Creative Rails mug, and something else that you've probably already noticed is the Creative Rails t-shirt. And I'm not gonna show you right now. I've got different slogans on the back. So this one, you know what? I'll try to show you. See if you can see it. This one says, "Eat, sleep, trains." I hope you can see that. So that's one of the t-shirts. You're going to have 4 choices. I have 4 different selections. So if you win, basically you'll just email me, tell me what t-shirt you want, what size, you'll get your mug, you'll get the t-shirt, but it doesn't end there, of course. Yeah, some swag, that's not that exciting. The exciting part, I've thought about it for a long time. So the issue is we've got so many different scales, like normally HON scale, but also other scales. So I didn't really want to do that. I was gonna do the gift card thing, but I couldn't decide on where to go for the gift card. I also thought of the credit card thing, how Wilmer did, but I wasn't sure how the Canadian and American thing would work if somebody from America won. So I came up with something different, something original. I hope you guys like this. Something that everybody could use, but it's something that a lot of people wouldn't buy. And I've been doing this for like over 20 years. I've been model railroading, and I've just got one in the last year, and I love it. It's a Dremel tool. That's right. So I'm giving away the Dremel 3000. It's a really great package here, guys. I have the same one. It works great. I've used it for my steam engine builds that I was telling you about. You can use it as a drill, so you don't have to use the little pin vise. That's a little tip. Great prize. So once again, you're getting the cup, you're gonna get a shirt, you're going to get the Dremel 3000. So very soon, I'm going to do a contest video, and there's going to be a few questions on there that are going to be really simple. Then basically you'll just email your answers and all that. I'll enter you into the contest, and then from that we're going to go into our next big update I'm going to do my first live stream. So I was inspired by this by Wilmer. And you know what, I forgot to say earlier, I wanted to thank Wilmer once again from Indian Head Valley Railroad for everything he's done for me. Because if it wasn't for Wilmer, I wouldn't have met any of you guys. None of you guys would know me, honestly, by now anyway. So thanks again, Wilmer. I really appreciate it. So anyways, the live stream is going to come up. So I'm going to do it like how Wilmer did it. I'm going to do the live draw on the show. Now, I've been planning the live stream for a while. It's going to be an actual show. I'm going to try to make it entertaining for you. I've been messing around with the software and practicing and learning. It's a whole other ball game. I didn't even know the live stream existed. This is hilarious. I didn't even, like, if you told me a few months, you know, like a year ago that I was going to have a YouTube channel and then be doing, I would think you're crazy. It's kind of funny how this all happened. But the first show, it's going to be called How I Became a Model Railroader. So basically, I thought it'd be good for me just to introduce myself to you guys, how I got into this hobby, how I got into trains. It's something that some other channels have done. I think it's a great idea, and it's a suggestion for some other channels to do it too. Now, with that being said, I have an idea for you guys. Here's my idea. I want to do a live stream show, but I only want to do it once a month. I'm really busy, so I don't want to stop with my uploads, my weekly uploads for, you know, model railroad videos. I also have my daughter do a live stream show once a month. So what I'm looking for is 3 other YouTubers that would like to partner up with me for a time slot. Because the time slots are, you know, becoming thin. I'm thinking either Tuesday night or Thursday night. I don't want to do it when Sparky's is, and I don't want to do it on Fridays when Vinny's is. So I'm thinking Tuesday or Thursday, a certain time slot. And if we'd want to share that time slot from week to week. So for example, the first week of November would be a certain somebody. The second week of November would be somebody else. The third week of November would be Creative Rails, and the 4th week would be somebody else. So if that's something that you are interested in, contact me by email. Again, it's boxcarbenny@creativerails.com. That'll be in the description and the about part. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. And also come up with some suggestions for times. I would prefer during the week at night. So, and I'm Eastern time, so contact me and let me know what you think. So some time slots, and if you're interested in partnering up with me on that. So I think that's it, guys. Lots of big news. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. I know this was really long-winded and really long, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love hanging out with you guys on the live streams, and I love your comments, and I love interacting with you guys. So please keep that up. Take care, guys. We will see you soon. Oh yeah, and by the way, look for the contest video update. That will be coming up this week. As soon as I get the actual Dremel in, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna show the t-shirts, I'm gonna show everything, all your choices, and the Dremel, okay? So there we go. Take care, bye-bye. Talk soon.